Days Gone Bad, Vesik, by Eric R. Asher. Narrated by William Dufris. For my 8th grade self, who thought about writing a book, but never did. Chapter 1. You are cordially invited to the wedding of Elizabeth Barry and Michael William Wagner on the 23rd of April, 2 o'clock, the Jewel Box in Forest Park, RSVP. Blah, blah, blah. I groaned and set the invitation down. Sam's gonna have an aneurysm over this one. I walked to my old green fridge, popped the cap off a bottle of ale, and started scrounging for some food. I pressed a few buttons on my personal chef, a.k.a. microwave, and turned on the television. It was depressing. Every station was running the latest Amber Alert, flashing the picture of a missing girl with huge blue eyes and the devil's smile. Hopefully this girl gets a happy ending. The last two sure as hell didn't. I turned the set off and waited for my gourmet dinner to finish cooking. My phone rang about 10 minutes later, interrupting a freshly microwaved chimichanga. Damn, that was fast. I let the phone ring a few times while I shoveled in a forkful of chimichanga and leaned back on my battered leather couch. My eyes passed over the outdated wood paneling on my ceiling and walls, taking in the meager light from 2 small lamps while I swallowed my dinner. "Hello?" I said, with the phone a good 4 inches from my ear. That bitch! I stabbed the fork into my chimichanga and set the plate on my oversized oak coffee table. "Hey, Sam, you got Beth's invite?" She snarled something I couldn't quite make out. I put the phone between my shoulder and ear and slowly persuaded the coffee table to come closer. "Can I get the English translation on that?" Sam puffed into the phone and said, "Don't start!" It was impossible to stifle a chuckle. I could just see her lips curling back and her black hair framing the rage on her face as she yelled into the phone. "Thanks, Damian. Some brother you are." "I'm getting the guilt loud and clear. Where's the spite?" "Ha ha ha ha, ass. Oh, I just can't believe it. She was my best friend. She sent the invite less than a week before the wedding. I can't believe that bitch is marrying my old boyfriend." "You did die, you know." "Not helping." Sorry. Look, I never had any real issues with Beth. She was always nice and— "Shut up, Damian. You're just saying that because she slept with you." My jaw slackened in mock offense. "Oh, come on, sis. It was only one time, and I repeat—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?